I'm finally outside for the first time and it starts raining. Perfect. Let's enjoy my new freedom.
Here I am, or shall I say, here we are.
Here we go.
I didn't care about that it starts raining, so that's why I've decided to walk the whole way with my luggage to the new hotel where I will stay for the next 3 weeks. It felt so good to be outside, even if I figured out that I was a fool to believe that this close route to the new hotel would be that easy going with the luggage. First of all, even if it was raining, it was hot. It was so hot. I definitely can't recommend to carry your luggage through the streets, especially after I've seen that I have to cross the streets by using some stairs. Exercise for today? Done.
I'm sweat like hell. I only walked around 1 kilometer, but I am, you see, totally sweat, man. It's terrible.
The receptionist handled the situation in a very professional and friendly manner. He asked me if I had come here by walk. I answered him I did. Then he recommended that I should take a taxi next time.
I finally checked in and now it's go up.
So here we are. It's time to show you around my room now, show you all the stuff this luxury apartment provides. I will show you how I enjoy a drink on the pool, how I relax and how amazing my life is, chilling in a fake ancient adventure environment. Sorry, but that's not me. I've took a shower, changed my clothes and went outside. I wanted to see this city. I wanted to see the nightlife, those crowded places I have seen on TV before. This amazing city life, those entertainment street. Oh yes, after 2 weeks in quarantine, I was seeking for a crowded bar, loud music and a cold drink. But the only thing I figured out was, there was nothing. I've walked around empty streets. No light, no music, and it was around 8 p.m. Even the famous bar street, the Soy Cowboy, was nothing more than a dark, scary alley. It seems that this pandemic has left a sad shadow here. I was far away from what you can expect as a paradise, even if I was walking under palm trees. Another day and another. What? I have went to a shopping mall, but the only person I have met there was a security guy, which allowed me to take some shots of an empty building. By the way, it is Saturday, no public holiday, and it's not raining outside.
It is really unbelievable. It feels like I'm walking through a ghost town.
From time to time, it felt like every 50 minutes, I've really seen some people, and please keep in mind, I was not in a small village somewhere in the north of Thailand. I've walked around on the streets in the middle of Bangkok. As you may know, this city has a population of around 10 million people, and there are over 14 million in the surrounding region too, which does not include the tourists. After I've spent hours by walking around, I've started to ask myself, why? Why are you doing this to yourself, boy? It was hot outside, something with 38 degrees, and almost everything was closed. So what I've expected to see here? But well, there's a phrase, I don't remember well who said it, but it was, you will never see your goal if you don't start walking. That's somehow true. In my first week under lockdown, where I figured out that I couldn't do anything outside except walking around, I've started to think about a lot of things. I didn't understand how it works, but after a while, after a couple of days, I've really started about to think about my belongings. Who am I? Where I will be? What I expect? I can say, for my own, that I've started without to realize that I've begun to be more grateful to what I am and what I can do. I have started to see more and more the small things I can be thankful for. But now enough of the spiritual me. By the way, if you're walking blindly around in a city which you don't know well, it could be happen that you end up on a street where you don't let other people know that you have been there. So in my case, I've walked along the Soi 4, which you also known maybe as Nana Street. While I thought I was just on another bar street which needs to be closed since the start of the pandemic, one of my friends let me know afterward that I was walking around in the famous adult district of Bangkok. Hard to believe that. Oh, I started starving.
I really love the local Thai kitchen, and there's nothing better than the food you can find on the street because it's already fresh meat and it's so amazing and tasty.
Oh yeah, and what I always forgot was to order it as regular and not as spicy. But after a whole week I've learned it, especially after most of the feed had burned me twice. I think the guy in the background was laughing about me.
Quite a bit too spicy.
There was some heavy rain outside. I couldn't manage to get dry here, as you can see. But today I'm on a special market. The name I already forgot again. One moment. Here we go, I'm back. The name of the market is Luam Sub Market. It's a kind of area where you can buy food everywhere. I will show you around. It's okay. Unbelievably noisy, and this just because of the rain. But I still hope that you can understand me, or I will make it easier. We will go over to the voiceover.
Thank you, and here we are. If you like to have a selection from most of all kind out of the awesome Thai kitchen, then you definitely have to visit the gourmet market. It's unbelievable. It smells so tasty and different with every step you're taking here. So the biggest problem you probably have here is to decide what you like to try here first. But due to the reason about hungry and dying people on the streets, I've reduced the planned budget for this vlog. What happens with the rest of the budget will be shown in the next chapter. And so it continues. Despite this situation, nothing had changed much for me. I kept walking around aimlessly, passing shops that had apparently been closed or given up for a long time. I saw countless of people who lived on the street. I felt strange, helpless in the fact that I couldn't change anything. But even in these times you can see light and hope that people carry with them. Most of the people I've met worked hard to change something. They look after each other, wore masks, tried to get vaccinated, even disinfecting money, only to have a better time soon.